Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stowmout64, bringing you guys Backwoods. Insanely awesome map, sniper galore. This is what I'm talking about. Got some cool clips for you guys. It turned into a straight-up sniper battle, which is so reminiscent for me of Battlefield 3. I was one of those guys who was going on the MAV, riding it up on Tehran Highway, Caspian border, going to the top, doing some long-range sniper battles, strafing, trying to get sniper shots, trying to get the headshot before the other guy does. That was one of the things that first brought me to Battlefield, was the sniping and the jet gameplay. So I turned out to actually like the infantry gameplay a lot in Battlefield. I've always liked infantry gameplay, but anyways, this map turned out to be really good for it. I loved it. It's not exactly flat, but there's a lot of different areas where there's hills that you can go on and get great vantage points of almost the entire map. There's some places you can go on top of, and it worked really well. I took advantage of the Scout Elite on this massively. The knockout worked okay, but the ranges were a little bit further than the knockout was really comfortable with, and the suppressor wasn't quite needed because there were so many trees and foliage on this map. It was hard to get, or hard to tell where people were coming from, and you could take advantage of that with Scout, getting some good headshots from range, putting bullets down. Loved it. I tried the AWP out a little bit. I haven't been too good with those guns. I really think the AWP and the R700 need a buff, but not to go too much into snipers here. This is one of the new maps on the Criminal Hardline DLC, of course. You guys can check out my previous videos talking about the other maps as well, but this one also had the new vehicle, or the second new vehicle, being the pickup truck. This thing seats 2 people in front and then 2 people on the sides who can turn 360 all the way around, and then 1 on the back. It's like the van, but you've got the guys that are in the back having full exposure of the entire 360 around, so they can help shoot and help defend you, which was so nice to have. And this, one of these at least, a couple of them were actually capture points for Hotwire, which this is the only new Hotwire map that's coming in the DLC. The other ones aren't catered to Hotwire, but this one caters extremely well with all the different routes. There's a red bridge in the middle which you can shoot out and then hit the jump off of it. Pretty damn sick. And then there's also helicopters on this map, which it's game specific, I believe. You can't have it in TDM, for example, or Bounty Hunter, but it worked very interesting. And I'm not too good at I'm better at helicopter piloting than I am jet. I tried it out a little bit, but a couple of the other guys were loving this map for helicopter gameplay. If you guys are pilots, because the trees are so, like, sensitive, right? It's not going to completely crash you if you hit it. They're not changing any of the mechanics with how the helicopters work, but trying to weave in between the trees, some of these guys were doing it, and it was insane to watch and be on the side shooting my RPG down and everything. Really cool map for helicopters, for driving. Hotwire was a beautiful game mode on this map. Loved the sniping, and this was, I said it in the last video, but a lot of these maps are really good, but this might have been my favorite, just because at least my favorite sniping map for sure, because of the Scout Elite. Love that thing. In addition to the snipers, though, which you see a lot of people started switching to, especially towards the end, the FAL and the SG10 were excellent on this map, and this was really when everybody started switching to it and using it, because there were so many more long-range engagements and we wanted to all try out these new guns. Loved them on this map, and it became very difficult to use anything like SMG. Shotguns were too long range on this map for sure. And we were even playing on TDM, which it's very open and big, even for a TDM as well, which they closed off some of the parts of the map, making it slightly smaller, as they usually do for that type of game mode. But I got a ton of gameplay from this map, so I'm going to let it roll for a couple more minutes. If you guys are looking for something else to watch, I got gameplay from all of the different maps here, talking about a couple different things in each of the videos, and then one video at the beginning of this that I just recapped everything that's new in the DLC if you haven't caught it already. Click a thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Annotations on screen, links always below, and I'll see you guys soon. This is Stowmout64, signing out.
All right, one more down. pickup.
Repossess the vehicle and moving down.
Officer down! Suspect taken out!